Guys, in today's video, Javier and I are going to reveal the biggest problem you have on a doubles court.
Can you guess what it is?
Perhaps your forehand is letting you down, but that's not it.
You might think it's your backhand, but that's not it either.
Perhaps you're afraid to poach, but that's still not your biggest problem.
I know what you're thinking. It has to be the serve, but you're still wrong. So Pete, tell them what the problem is.
The biggest problem Javier and I see when we ran our camp, or we did a doubles camp, and it was actually here in the midcourt. And the reason why is this is a big transition area that if you want to play great doubles between 3-0 and 4-0, you want to get very comfortable in here. Javier and I ran a camp here this weekend in Atlanta. We're getting ready, by the way, before we get into our lesson, to run a camp in February in South America.
In Uruguay, in Argentina. We're going to meet Pablo Cuevas. We're going to see Carlos Alcaraz. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, we're going to Argentina Open. Jose Luis Clerc is also going to be hanging out and teaching with us. So if you're interested in that, if you're interested in travel and tennis, make sure you go up in the card section, also in the description box down below. Click that link and you can get our interest list. So Javier and I discovered doing our camp that when it comes to the midcourt, you struggle with 3 big problems that we're going to fix in today's video.
So the first problem you're having is using the wrong grip. You're maybe using the frying pan grip. And that might work when you're close to the net because it's easy. But look, if you move a few steps backwards, it becomes almost impossible to go over the net. And then what you tend to do is that you open and you're going to lose all the control and this ball is going to go up. That's why as coaches, we tend to make you use the continental grip, because when you have a mid-court volley, it gives you lots more of control, like that. As you can see, this is the correct grip. So the way to hold a continental grip is by taking this part of the hand, putting that just right here and closing at the bottom of the grip. So I know I'm not English speaking, but I know that's called the chopper grip. If you're able to do that, it means you're perfect. So as you can see, I'm telling the story and showing the strings to my target, just like that.
Okay, the second problem people have in the midcourt is they struggle to do what I call winning the collision. Actually, Brett Hobden, one of the greatest coaches I've ever met, talked about winning the collision on the volley. And what that means is basically, this is when we want to put stick on the volley. You've ever heard stick your volley? That means you have to add a little bit something extra to the ball. But too many of our coaches tell you, just put your racket out, just stick your racket out. So I see lots of recreational players in this part of the court, they're just trying to volley out here, and they can't get any depth on their shot. They end up hitting a lot of volleys in the net, or the volley just has no power. So winning the collision requires you to set up here. You want to have room in the elbow to move. Your elbow wants to have room to extend out to the target. So I'm here. The first thing I'm going to do is move my hand to find the ball. You want to be good at finding the ball on the strings like you're a baseball player. They're like you're going to catch it in your mitt. So you open that up. You're right here, you're going to invert your shoulder, and now you see I've got plenty of room to then extend out to the ball. So I actually want to be extending, I want to make contact about there, but I still want room to drive through it. So it's going to look something like this, winning the collision in this mid-court section. I'm here, and then I'm going to volley through. And that's got nice stick on it, which allows me to come in on offense. They're having to hit up on the ball. Now I'm here in winning position. So guys, I'm telling you, it is so important to work on your mid-court volley. You might think that other things are holding you back on the doubles court, but after Javier did this camp, we did this camp together, this was the biggest problem we saw, where the most points were lost in that transition volley. Now, at our camps, we actually have a lot more drills to help you get better at that we're not able to put on camera today. So if you'd like to work with myself and Javier and also travel the world, like we mentioned, we're gonna go to South America in February. We're gonna go where to your home? Where are we going to your home?
We're gonna go first to Mallorca, to the Rafa Academy. Well, we can even see Rafa training there, so it's amazing. Best facilities in Spain, and clay court, hard court, it's amazing. And then the best city, Madrid, to see the Madrid Open, hopefully see Alcaraz or Nadal win one more time and have an amazing experience with the food, the tennis, everything.
Then in the summer, you're gonna be training here with me in Atlanta. Then we're gonna go, next year we're talking about going to the south of France, Patrick Mouratoglou's academy. It's gonna be amazing, amazing. And then we're gonna finish the year in Cincinnati at the Masterclass Clinic when we go to the Western Southern Open. So if any of those trips sound enticing to you, mouthwatering to you, if you love tennis, if you're totally obsessed with tennis and you wanna travel in your life, go down to the description box, fill out that form, go up here in the card section, click that link, and we'll be seeing you on a tennis court somewhere in the world.
See you soon, guys.
But we just don't know where.